All right, we're back now. And of course, if you guys missed it before the commercial break, MLG is very receptive of everyone's complaints. And from now on, for the rest of the night, and probably for the rest of the tournament, there's only going to be a commercial break between sets, not between matches.
Yes, sir.
So
yes.
thank you guys for raising your voice.
Yeah,
and being so
thanks
vocal
for
about
your feedback. And, you know, we are listening. MLG is listening to the fighting game community. And, you know, you guys state that you're not happy with the commercials, the way we're handling them right now. So we are switching them.
Yeah,
so
cool.
I'm looking forward to that, too.
Thanks
because
MLG for addressing that so quickly.
Yeah, it also kind of kills the rhythm of the commentating. When you're commentating and one match, it kind of gets hype. And you want to carry it over to the next match. But if you have a commercial break in between, it kind of, you know, kills the rhythm there, too.
Yeah.
So I'm also looking forward to
Most
it and to deliver a better commentating for you guys, too.
Cool.
All right.
Well,
so it looks like we're going to go into another match. Who do we have up next? I think I saw Yeah, I think I saw CMD Duck.
You're right.
Versus Fusion Flame.
Yeah.
Not familiar with Fusion Flame. Okay. Yeah, not too familiar with Fusion Flame. Are you?
Okay. I am not. Do you know anything about CMD Duck? Or is
yes,
you can tell
I
us?
know CMD Duck really well. He's one of our SoCal players. He's been playing this version since the arcade version, and he's been playing KOF in general for a few years. Yeah. So he's been playing KOF for quite a number of years.
And was he playing? I assume he was playing at AI, right?
Yeah,
at Arcade
he was
Infinity.
one of the AI locals, and he's also a really good player. So
cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got. He uses players like Benny Madu, Clawyori.
Okay.
I know he was known for his Ash. He had a really solid Ash. I'm looking forward to seeing him pick Ash too.
Cool.
We've seen a decrease in the amount of Ash players now. I guess his combos do a little less damage and are a little
Why would you pick Ash when you've got Psyche, right?
And Mr. Karate, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing CMD Duck play. I know he's not a sponsored player, so he's just out here on his own.
Cool.
Yeah, so
we'll take notice, everyone.
Yeah, of course.
CMD Duck unsponsored.
Yeah. So that's true. For all sponsors out there, keep an eye on this guy. But then again, it means a lot because you have players traveling, pretty much across the country to come and support this event. Because we really want KOF to be at MLG, and not just for one event, but for multiple events.
Hopefully, we will see KOF flourish for a long time.
Yes, sir. And
in the pro circuit.
And the MLG circuit, of course. Yeah. So not sure if we have them ready.
Yeah, we're still just hanging out. I think there's just a couple more preparations, but anyway, man, we've seen some pretty interesting stuff so far. Let's see, we've seen Romance play already, we've seen John play already, and we've seen Bala play.
I don't think Shan, right? Yeah, we've seen Shan play. We've seen Bala play so far.
Is there anyone that we haven't seen yet that you're still really looking forward to?
Yes, sir. We're still missing the WGC champion. He went to France, and he won this big tournament in Europe.
And yeah, that was just last month, right?
That was last month, back in February. Mr. KOF. Eli Pro, Mr. KOF. However, we've not seen him since he won WGC. He's been kind of on the Perfect Legend story too.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing him. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing him play this time around. We have not seen him at any major or small tournament or local tournaments in Southern California. So I'm really looking forward to see him play, see what he can bring to the table, and defend the French championship title against the other top players here in America.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So I think the players are doing a button check now, so they should be ready pretty soon. Mr. KOF, can you tell me anything about his characters? I seem to remember Mr. KOF using Mr. Karate.
Mr. KOF, it's another one of those players who's able to use a variety of characters. He can use characters like Ash. I think he's known for his Ash. He probably has the best Ash in Southern California. And he's played characters like Shan, Mr. Karate. We've seen him play characters like EX Yori randomly. So he's another one of those players who's able to master.
A jack of all trades.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
And he is definitely known to counterpick his opponents.
Well, that strategy seems to work out for a lot of the top KOF players. So.
See, especially in KOF, because you can just change one character of your order. You don't have to
go
you don't even
all
have to change
out
on your
team. You can just change the order.
Yeah. So just, all right. So it looks like we're riding into the match here. So we have CMD Duck on the right, and then Ryujin Flame.
Yeah, and here we go. On the right side, CMD Duck, and on the 1P side, it's a little hard for us to read up here, but it looks like Ryujin. Oh, okay, it's Ryujin Flame.
Ryujin Flame. Okay.
Like Japanese word.
And a very interesting team from Ryujin Flame. King, Ash, and Leona.
Okay.
I didn't even know Leona was in the game. Just kidding.
Right.
A lot of people consider, including myself.
A lot of people consider Leona
bottom,
possibly the worst character.
Yeah, possibly the worst character in the game. And he's using her as anchor, so it's going to be very interesting here. And CMD Duck going with Benimaru, Mr. Karate, and EX Hyo, putting Benimaru on point. I like that. Benimaru, that's one of the things that makes Benimaru so good. That he can go in any position, on point, second, or as an anchor, and he's good. Meter, no meter.
When I think of a top-tier character in this game, I think of a character that can sort of do anything. Like you can put him in the front, they can be a battery, they can be your meter user.
Okay, and Duck just going right in there. And again, we see that poke. Okay, he needs to... Oh, why didn't he go for the drive cancel there? He had him in the corner. Okay, he needs to be... What's going on here, man? Ryujin Flame, saving that meter. I don't know if it's worth it. Not at tournaments like this. Especially against players like CMD Duck.
Most definitely.
You need to be able to take full advantage of those opportunities. And one of the reasons why he's saving his meter is probably because he's got Ash. And Ash is very meter dependent.
I see. Ash, admittedly a character I know very little about, as it seems a lot of people have switched over to Psyche and KO13 console.
Now, Ryujin Flame using Ash. However, he doesn't know that CMD Duck knows the matchup really well. An Ash player.
Exactly.
So, oh, he missed the HD combo.
The HD.
And now Ryujin Flame needs to be very careful because if he jumps in,
right, he can still do Neomax on reaction.
Oh, yeah, he can do Neomax on reaction, but he just Duck just goes in for the combo, cancels right into the Neomax, and does that full damage. Jump D to end the match.
And CMD Duck still sitting on his first character. Great advantage right now in the match.
Now, this match, Leona versus Benimaru, I don't like her. Leona's at a complete disadvantage, especially because of the angle, how Benimaru does his jumps. He can make her whiff that moon slash. So you can just jump in all day. He's going to put her right in the corner. There's very little that she can do there. Oh, misses that opportunity there. Down C. Cross up D. And he saved
and that could have been, he could have used his level 2 right there.
Yeah, he saved the meter though. And overhead to end the match. All right, so we're going to have Mr. Karate coming in for CMD Duck.
Okay.
Looking forward to seeing CMD Duck playing with Mr. Karate. I haven't seen much of him playing Mr. Karate, but then again, Mr. Karate is $5, so you definitely get your money's worth, man.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. And
this is a DLC character, you do one.
He needs to be, there we go. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple. He's going to leave her with very little health now. There we go. Oh.
That's very interesting. He obviously meant for that to whiff.
Yeah.
He did it just to get in and be tricky.
Just to get closer.
You know, I never thought of that kind of use for the EX command grab.
So depending on you know, who you're facing, you can afford to do that. Both players just keeping a very straight face.
And so it looks like that's Ryujin Flame there on the right on the 1P side.
And then with CMD Duck on the P2 side. Took that match very convincingly too.
Yeah, definitely.
No